We're going to do some more work with audio clips now, this time using the envelopes box to create some panning transposition effects, as well as a function called the sample offset, which we'll use with a Reason drum clip. We're going to use the same folder of loops that we've used in the previous two movies, but we're going to use a couple different loops here. I'm going to add a guitar loop and a drum loop. I'm going to double click my guitar loop to view the clip view, and I'm going to view the envelopes box by clicking the envelopes box show hide button. In the envelopes box we have a number of different options for further editing our loops. I'm going to start off by looking at the transpose functionality by clicking the transpose button, and this changes what we're viewing here. We're looking at the clip and we're looking at the transposition. There are two different ways to draw envelopes here. We can double click and drag, and I've just created a transposition envelope for this loop, and let's hear how that sounds. So as you can hear, I've just transposed the second half of the loop down 2 semitones. We can also transpose by using the draw mode, clicking the draw mode button, or using the key command Command B or Control B. And I can quickly create transposition by drawing here. Let's change that. And let's hear how that sounds. So as you can hear, I created some very quick transposition using the draw mode. Moving on to panning, I can also create very quick panning changes in my clip using the draw mode, and let's hear that. Now let's take a look at using some of the same functionality here on a drum clip. I'm going to do some transposing in draw mode with a drum clip, and this is actually a very cool way to radically alter the sound of a drum clip. And again, I could do the same kinds of things with panning on this clip as well. I'm going to go back to my guitar clip and show you some quick volume envelope stuff here. Now I can use this volume envelope to quickly create dropouts in sound, and that's another very cool effect. Let's hear that. Yet another envelope option that we have for working with clips is the sample offset option. And what this does is it changes where Live actually plays pieces of the loop. I can play pieces of the loop a little bit earlier or a little bit later. And using this functionality, I can completely change the rhythm around of my loop. Let's have a listen to that. So to give you an idea of just how much we've changed our loops, let's hear the original loops in their default state. And let's hear the altered loops. That's just some of what we can do with envelopes in Ableton Live. As you'll see later on in the advanced movies, we can also add effects to our live tracks and automate the effects using envelopes, and that will work with both MIDI and audio effects, and you'll see that in the advanced movies.